when I'm talking to my clients, I am talking to myself. I start laughing in the middle of coaching all the time. My clients are like, what? And I'm just like, oh, I'm just realizing what a huge hypocrite I am. Right. So like, if I'm doing a behavior, can I get a behavior that meets my now and my future wants? Mm-hmm. That's the sweet spot. Right. And much of the time we are asking our clients, what do you want 6 weeks from now? And let's do fitness to get what you want 6 weeks from now. And we're hoping that our client can just hold on for 6 weeks doing this thing you hate so that you can get the thing you want, right? Mm-hmm. And then when they fall off, we go, oh, why did that happen, right? It's like, if you ask me, yeah, exactly. Like, Mauro, what is the thing out of all the things in the world that you just don't like doing? And I'll give you an example of mine, unless something comes right to your head.
People ask me to go running all the time. I'm like, unless I'm being chased, why am I going to be running?
Exactly. Okay, so I'm talking fitness. Like, I loathe doing paperwork. I think there was a time when I had to fill out my own pay sheets that I didn't get paid because I was like, I'm not doing I hate the paperwork so much that I wouldn't get my paycheck. Like, that's how much I hate it. So if you said to me, just do paperwork for 6 weeks and then I'll give you something you want, I'd be like, heck no. I'd get maybe 2 weeks in, I'd be like, forget it. So the art is, how do we support clients to get what they want every time we work out with them? How do we support clients to meet needs every time we work out with them so that they'll see that it's meaningful? Sometimes that is meeting the need for connection. Mm-hmm. The client will come for the fitness, they'll stay for the trainer.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen that. And yes, we have an obligation to support a client to meet their fitness and health needs, but having a great relationship with the client helps support that to happen because they look forward to coming to see you or whatever it is, the banter, right? Mm-hmm. So that's one thing. Or the freedom, if a client likes to have more choice or doesn't, and it's different every day. So you can't assume to know what they want because they wanted it yesterday, because we're always changing. So for instance, I have a client who generally likes to pick. So I'll be like, do you want to do this or this? Or we're going to do this circuit, which one do you want to do first? As long as prescription makes sense, right? And they'll be like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I hate that. I really don't want to do that. I'll be like, do you want to challenge yourself or not? Today is not a challenge day. Okay. So then you know what this works because we've talked about this. What do you want to do instead? Let's see if I can set it up. So that client wants that. But one day they come in and they're like, I had the worst day at work today. Don't ask me what I want. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we're responsible to that or responsive or all those things to that, what does the client need today? How are you doing? How's your day going? Anything I need to know before we get started? What do you want today's session to look like? What kind of coach do you need today? And at the beginning, when I start that with clients, they're like, well, you're the expert. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Great. So then I'm hearing, you want me to tell you what to do. Great. So that as I go along, they'll be like, you keep asking me that. Why are you asking me that? I go, something might change today. And they'll be like, maybe down the road, they're like, okay, you know what? I do hate that thing. Let's not do that thing. Or I do like that thing. Or today I want the pump in my this or whatever. You know what I mean? Because they're getting used to not having somebody else tell them what they want. Mm-hmm. And that is how you write yourself out of a client, which I think is a good thing. It's always my ambition. Yep. I mean, yes, I get it. You know, we want to make sure that we are responsive to our own needs in terms of salaries and stuff. But if my client is hanging out with me for 1 day a week and doing whatever they need to do 6 days a week, it's a win-win.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I remember in school, they said that our job is to put ourselves out of business. Like that's really what we're supposed to. We're supposed to be able to teach everyone enough and support them enough that they're able to carry on their own. Now, there might be people, like you're saying, because we meet that specific need, they're going to continue on forever.
Yeah.
That's great, but that's not our intent. Right. And I think what you're saying is really about the art of coaching. Right. And a lot of people know the science and some people know some of the art. They don't know both. And I think what you're doing with Shift One is really helping to bridge that gap.